obsessed with this movie for starting with a quote from its own character. You can just like make it dialogue then.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Danny.
My name is Julia.
And welcome back to You Haven't Seen It, the show where I show my girlfriend Julia all the amazing things I grew up with that she's never seen.
I've seen nothing. This is the greatest movie I've ever seen already. Holy fuck. There's no explanation for why a shark can talk. That happens immediately. This is just the exposition, and he's talking to sharks. So he went from tattered clothes to like a full-blown costume. Where did that come from? Did the sharks make him that costume?
Little did you know that sharks are proficient in killing, swimming, and sewing.
Plus English.
Does Lavagirl have special powers?
There's no such thing as Lavagirl.
Yes, there is, because her quote was at the beginning of the movie.
She's a published author. Everyone should know that.
They also didn't have a Sharkboy quote.
Because he's not smart enough for his own quote.
We need your help, Max. Come with us.
We need someone brave like you. Why is drawing it on the chalkboard better than saying, no, this is why it's an emergency and we need you to save the world? Why is being like, this is where we're going? Like, I need to take you to Alabama. I don't show you a map of Alabama. I say why.
Here's where we're going. This is the target.
No, but why? Okay, so there's this city in Alabama and it's right here. Do you need the GPS coordinates? Let me get them for you.
You might want to hold on to something.
I gotta say, that was pretty impeccable acting.
And here comes the legendary 3D.
Whoa. Okay, this movie's taking a turn I was not prepared for.
Why can't I do that?
Because you're human, motherfucker.
He's not imagining himself flying.
But he did imagine the ladder so that he can get up there.
He's like, I'm not gonna dream big, I'm gonna dream realistic. No. What is the name of the guy?
M.O.D.O.K.
Yep.
It's M.O.D.O.K. from Ant-Man. When that movie came out, everyone was sharing this image.
Really?
And, yeah, because they were like, it's the same thing.
Dreams can destroy you, can't they? My instincts tell me that is so.
This angle makes it look like Mom said it's my turn to play with the Xbox.
Am I king of the ocean or what?
No, sir.
No! There's no!
Get ego checked, loser.
Who do you think is king of the ocean?
Aquaman. Or maybe like a really big fish. It's like a big ol' fish.
Shamu.
Shamu.
All you have to do is keep it on track. How can we keep it on track if there is no track?
Me trying to focus up to do my work.
Danny's got a no-track mind.
I got a no-track mind like nobody's business. It goes to Secaucus and then nowhere else.
Wait, so your no-track mind, which theoretically could go anywhere, only goes to Secaucus?
It kind of does loops around and then back to Secaucus.
Just relax,
What? Wait, okay, this has the same energy as that one song in High School Musical 2, which I did see.
Yes. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The dance moves and
Yes.
just the vibes.
Yes.
It's empty. Fudge.
I'm so sorry. That was so funny. It was just, she's like, I need to identify what that is for the audience. But oh, that was not as cool of a scream.
Oh, this movie's so stupid.
Lights out.
I love his crazy face. You gotta hand it to him for the crazy face.
George Lopez is a fantastic actor.
Not everybody can pull off crazy face.
Yeah.
Max may have dreamed it originally.
HBO Max may have dreamed it originally, but then Zaslav cancelled it so that he could have tax benefits.
Huh.
What kind of collar is it at? Is it just like villain collar or
All I know is it's the type of collar that I want to have.
it's like it's giving Met Gala, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
New power.
No worries, babes. Gotcha.
Sup, girl?
You don't want to know where that water came from.
Yeah, that's piss, but you're welcome.
Yeah. Dude, she's kind of rocking the mohawk though.
That's not what a mohawk is, Danny.
The mullet, my bad.
Yeah,
mullet.
there you go.
You have a lava bike. I do.
Holy shit, a little bit of information about me, and it's just that I have a bike. My name, where I'm from, none of that. But fuck yeah, I got a bike.
Vehicular.
By smashing his most precious dream.
To lose his virginity.
Do you think he's like, he gets like 10 years older and he's drawing like sex dreams of him with Lavagirl? Like in the dream journal, so they're gonna happen?
And she still doesn't have backstory.
Oh, it's her. It's the girl who's like perpetually cold. Oh wait, didn't she draw at the beginning in her book, like her characters were Ice Girl and Dream Boy?
Oh, Dream Boy.
That's him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Freeze time.
Wow, that's such a good setup. It's almost as good as him being like, I hate my plugs, and then the villain just being electricity.
I wanted to escape my real world. And the world needed my help to make it a better place.
That's expecting a lot of you, kid. Let's be honest. Most of us don't contribute much to society.
Dude, you're 10.
You're
Just
10.
have fun.
The chances of you actually being like a useful part of American society is slim.
This movie's like, join the military.
Wait, the whole promotion is like you too can be a superhero, like Sharkboy and Lavagirl.
The movie's like, join the Peace Corps. Save the world, 10-year-old. Those are huge steps. Each step is like 30 feet.
Because sharks are famously known for running fast.
Yeah, sharks with their feet that they have are famous for running fast.
Just king of the ocean.
I don't think they finished animating those. I feel like every time she smiles, she like equips a smile. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's very artificial. Honestly, I think that's just inherent of like working with kid actors. You know, like
Yeah.
they're not able to just kind of naturally show those emotions. It's a big effort to get that.
It's like, I'm putting on the happy face now.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I had a hard time like smiling for photos. Like my parents had to make me put on that smile, so I understand it.
When Danny was a kid, he was sad.
Yeah.
There are no dumb ideas.
Maybe we can freeze his circuits.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
George Lopez is like, wait, why did you view me as a bad guy? Also George Lopez. Let me shit on every idea that these kids have and tell them not to believe.
Ease unplugged.
Why is he okay with his daughter just murdering someone?
Murdering him.
Yeah. Wait, what does that say about her?
He's like, thanks for killing me, daughter.
Do you think they're gonna unpack that in therapy later, or just kind of ignore it?
No, he doesn't believe in therapy.
Good point. Good point. What did you think of Sharkboy and Lavagirl?
I thought the visuals were bad. Probably good for the time.
Yeah, and for being in 3D.
Yeah, there were moments where I had a good time, and then other moments where I was like, I don't know, this makes a lot of sense, and this probably is a first draft that they could have looked at a couple more times.
Do you think if you watched it when you were a kid, you would have enjoyed it?
No.
No? Well, all right.
I don't think it's my type of movie, you know?
That's fair.
You know?
You don't like it when the boys are the leads and the women get no backstory. I understand. That makes sense. So Julia, now you've seen it.
I have seen it.
And I guess we'll figure out what you haven't seen next.
A lot of things, as always. Until next time.
Bye.